What up, everybody? It is me again, your whiskey coach, back at it again this evening for review number trace. Putting in overtime for you all, so I hope you enjoy these. Tonight's review, the reason I'm wearing my boy Mike Tyson is because we're about to get punched in the face with a big old dose of ECBP, Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. The one we are going to be talking about and reviewing this evening is the 130.6, 65.3% alcohol batch A118. So let's pause right there. They used to not give those until 2017, and when they redesigned the Elijah Craig bottles, they used to not give the batch. It was basically just they would come out 3 times a year, and they would just be a different proof, and people just kind of made their own spreadsheets, and us fanboys kind of just figured out what was what. Now that this batch number kind of gives you the code, so it's A118. So what does that mean? A stands for A, as in the alphabet. It's the first release of the year, release A. 1, in this case, is for the month of January. It's the month of the release. And the 18 is obviously for 2018. So they've had some really, really nice reviews. As you can see on this bottle, there's the new neck tag they added. They were talking about winning the Whiskey of the Year by Whiskey Advocate. A little deceptive because that particular bottle that won Whiskey of the Year was the B517. So that would mean the second release, which happened in the month of May 2017. Actually won the Whiskey of the Year for Whiskey Advocate. Pretty cool. But obviously they couldn't put it on that bottle because they didn't know it was going to win the award, so I guess it makes sense. So they put them on the last couple, and probably will for I don't know how long. But let's talk about the actual distillate itself. Sorry about the frog in the throat. 12-year-old, non-chill filtered, uncut straight from the barrel, boys and girls. This is no nonsense. Not for the meek, not for the lighthearted, big boy bourbon. Thus, Mike Tyson, because like I said, this thing's gonna punch you a little bit. So I'm drinking it out of this beauty. I have let this. I just opened this, by the way, about 20 minutes ago, maybe 30 minutes ago. Because what I know about ECBP is that you want to let this boy sit out and breathe a little bit, because if you don't, it's going to blow you away. It's going to be too hot. It's going to be too much alcohol. The fumes on it are going to make your eyes water. It's just too much. So I've been letting this breathe, letting this kind of air out in hopes that we're going to get a little more of those flavors. I'm also going to taste this one with and without water to show you the differences. Unless you're a pretty advanced bourbon drinker, guys, anytime you get in excess of maybe 115 proof, feel free to give it a shot, but I recommend proofing it down to whatever you like, which is great about barrel proof bourbon. If you bought this bottle and it was a little too hot for you, you could basically create a bottle and a half by watering it down to your likeness. Think about that. Instead of having the distillery proof it down and selling it to you at 90 proof, you can make it whatever you want. It's pretty neat. It allows some customability, so I like that. In terms of values, before I even get into the actual review tonight, what an incredible value. This is going to clock in at somewhere at $60, $55 sometimes. For a big time distillery like Heaven Hill, 12 years old, non-chill filter, barrel proof, I mean, tremendous. So, without further ado, very, very dark, this stuff, for obvious reasons. The non-chill filter tends to give it a little bit of oiliness, which I love. I love that. Some people don't like that at all. I love it. This, guys, I'd also suggest using the kind of that open mouth, kind of that fish technique, Kentucky Chew. Again, so you're not blowing out those senses. Okay, here we go. Hold on, I didn't talk about the nose at all. Baking spices, Christmas cookies, Coca-Cola, oak, vanilla. I mean, it's just bourbon with the volume turned up to about 10. That's what Elijah Craig Barrel Proof is. It's like Stag Junior is a Buffalo Trace. That's without water. Immediately the lips, it doesn't even, shut up for a second, experience what I'm experiencing. It doesn't even get to the tongue before tingling. You get the tingling on the lips. That's what 65% alcohol will do. It is, now it's more of like a cherry Coke or like a Dr. Pepper. It is a vanilla bomb. It is an oak bomb. Leather. Hey, you know what? I'm going to wait 1 second. One more sip without water. Oh. Tobacco. Tobacco leaves, dry tobacco. Wow. It's really good. I'm going to give a little bit of a more generous dose of water here. That's probably a damn near, a fifth of an ounce. But because of how hot this is, it can take it. I mean, I probably proofed this down from 130 just now to 115, 110 in this pour, that is. So it's not like I'm now drinking a watered down spirit. This is very, very potent still. So I'm going to let this mingle again. Anytime I mix water, I give it a second to kind of remarry, so to speak. A little more approachable in the nose already. Getting more like juicy fruit, candies, pecans, pumpkin pie. Little differences. A little mellowed. Not much, but a little bit. Ooh, that's nice. I like that a lot. Toffee again comes out here. A little bit of dryness, a little bit of puckering, but not as much as you would think for a proof that high. It's good bourbon, guys. It's really good bourbon. Coach is going to give this one an 8.8. Very, very nice bourbon. Go grab it. Guys, if you see this on the shelf, don't even think about it. Grab a bottle. That is all we have. Thanks again, guys. I am done for this evening. I will see you very soon. And as always, take care. And if you're drinking this stuff, take good care. Glasses up.